Hello.
Hi, Sizzle Sazzle. I'm putting my hands up because I wanted to do a reveal. But hey, listen, we don't want to cause a panic
No.
because our show is so exciting that we want to hold you in suspense rather than let
Yes.
you panic and cause turmoil in the world.
We don't want
But you know
anyone
what?
dancing around in a panic.
No. So don't have a rage. Let's get right to it. Live from the internet, it's Hot Topics.
With Cecil.
Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine boy.
With
And
Cecil.
Sureg'ay.
My finger slipped. I was
Listen.
holding it and I was waiting.
Why, boy, we've got to talk about your finger slips.
I'm so sorry.
Something
That's
sounds
so
weird.
funny.
It's insane.
Well, all right.
I apologize.
Let's get to my favorite part of the evening quickly because the weeks are always so stressful. Let's raise a glass. Hello to all of our fabulous people out there. I'm going to pour some more because I'm going to need more. But anyways, let's raise a glass to this crazy ass week. And Sizzle Sazzle, cheers.
You know,
Oh.
Sergey,
What is going on?
listen, I am in a situation where I have no access to a wine key. I know, Gail. So all I have access to is this beer.
Single
And-
beer?
Where are you? I see spices and cordless phones and cabinets from
It's traveling with Cecil.
an episode of Hoarders. I don't know where you are.
I have been taken hostage
in the kitchen?
in the foothills of Virginia.
You always get I thought you were in Vermont.
Vermont.
I don't know. I get my V's mixed up. You know, it's been a long time since I've had my face in a V.
And a V. Ask your wife about that one.
How rude. She's in Vermont.
So he can ask.
Which is so I'm far from there.
Well, it's great to see you out of the hostage situation in Iran-Contra. But as you see, I am in Sureg'ay Studios.
Welcome to the 1980s, everyone.
Gosh. You just keep your feet on the ground, okay? We don't need to see Footloose.
My feet are firmly planted.
Is that the one with Miles Teller? The remake?
Was
Right?
he in that one?
Wasn't he? In the remake?
Can we just keep
I
it to
have no
Kevin
idea.
Bacon and shut the
And-
shizzle shazzle up?
Exactly. And Sean Penn's brother.
Chris Penn?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for the boys. That was one of my favorite.
Bum, bum, ba-da-na,
That may be when I questioned my sexuality for 5 minutes when I was a kid.
Did you ever question it?
I used to look at the catalog at J.C. Penney's, and
Oh, my goodness.
occasionally I would just stay in the toilet a little longer, flipping through the. Then there was that underwear magazine that came out in the 90s.
International Mail.
That's the one.
That was definitely the 80s.
It was the 80s. Well, it was still into the 90s. I had repeat. And then
He
they
kept
became.
the ones he liked under the cupboard.
Under the
But
bed.
then we all graduated to Men's Health.
I'll say.
Did you ever own a Men's Health?
Oh, I was a subscriber for sure. Did I ever exercise? Not once.
Like,
Let's just say that these muscles were very well exercised.
oh, I'm sure
Oh,
they
yeah.
were. Yeah. Even Wine Boy's muscle gets that exercise.
Mm.
I look like Popeye.
Show us.
I eat so much spinach.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Keep it coming. These are good.
Certain things we just don't
Okay,
need.
I would like to
Speaking
check
of-
in with all of our viewers tonight. So let's say
hello,
hi.
viewers. Look at so many comments already.
I missed them already. I know. I can't see them.
Sage Starkey is here. First comment of the evening.
Hi, Sage Starkey. Look at, as I call it, sips and shots or sloppy seconds is hot topics now these days. 'Cause
Apparently.
Cecil is so busy.
Sage, I'm just going to let you know that Sergey is very jealous. Of
Oh,
the
I'll
time
admit
that,
it.
of the time that we spend together at 8 o'clock.
Single white female right here.
Wow.
I will boil your rabbit. And Sage, just so you know, he has cheating on you. He has Sage behind him on the cabinet under the next to
waiting
the
for
wireless phones. It's just the way my mind goes.
That is not a spice rack.
I don't know why
By the
my
by,
wife.
it is a Keurig. It's a coffee Keurig.
Here, let's see.
container.
Oh, it is. God
Yes.
forbid, John Connon, even your parent. Oh, I mean,
What are you talking about? Oh, for goodness sake.
the Connon family you're staying with doesn't cook either.
And apparently they don't drink wine because I have no access to a wine key. And here's what I'd like to ask viewers, of all of our viewers out at home. Do you have an alternative plan when you don't have a wine key? How do you pop your cork?
With a roofie.
Don't they do it with a shoe?
I'm
Don't you hit the back of the
That's
shoe?
Polk County.
bottle?
A friend of mine is from Polk County, and you can take a wine bottle if you're gonna slum it, and because
That's like Marion.
Sorry, Marion Librarian. I know. You don't want to miss a beat.
oh yeah, I told you all you should chime in at 10:30 on the dot because you miss a lot of entertainment in the beginning. We used to have
What time our show start.
Just let them pregame. They can pregame. They can get here at 10, start popping some bottles with models, and ready to roll.
You know who pre-games? And I want to give a shout out because he's already given us a cash app. Cash app alert!
Hold on. I gotta get to it. Hold up.
Oh, in the meantime, I'll just be excited. Oh, thank
There we
you.
go.
There she is.
Wait, what was your excitement gesture?
Chris. I'm Bill
Someone's going
Barr.
scan.
I'm Bill Barr. Call back. Cash app alert. Thank you, Chris Congdon, who gave us $15
Thank
right off.
you.
I mean, we hadn't even gotten our wine in our glass, and we're already $15. Thank you
Oh
so
my
much for. Hey, remember, if you want to tip us, you don't have to tip us all of that, but it's appreciated.
It is certainly appreciated.
Even $1, $5, $10, $50 million, you can go to our Cash App, Hot Topic CSWB. Thank you for all of your support. And moving on to the hot topics, because that's why you're here. Not
Well,
to
I just want to
support
say,
our habits.
before we get started, can I just point out that David Brady Hall, DBH, famed DBH, has already created 2 babies while we've been sitting here talking for 8 minutes.
Well, that's
what-
good. No, at least he's on at 10:30. I mean, I don't even know what time the show starts, but he is finally on time. So
He's on something at,
well, it's about
10
time he
o'clock.
pulled out. And
Do we have any ticker to how many kids he has?
oh my gosh, seriously.
if you want to know how many kids DBH has, all you have to do is go to one of them Lifetime channels and watch the episode about him and Octomom.
Him and his reality show.
Oh my god. We're very
So-
hot topic-y.
We are very
God forbid we
appreciative.
post a picture of him. We'll get hate mail from Taffy and Tuna.
Mhm. So
Uh,
DBH is here. Chris Congdon is here. Gail is here.
Gail
as well.
Blackburn. Gail
Yay.
Blackburn also gave us a cash app.
Thank you,
Sometimes people give
Gail.
us cash apps after the show airs, and I just want to give her a shout out because she gave us a nice $5 donation right after our last show, and we were
Nice.
going into Friday, so we had $5 for a lovely glass of wine.
Nice.
So thank you. It
we
was
got
very.
we got a big healthy high from Dick.
Hi, Dick. Is it Dick Bruce or just Big Dick?
That's how I've always thought of him.
Well, he is big in Michigan or wherever he is. Hope you're not at that rally because there was that rally. So, speaking of all the things going on, we've said our hellos and everyone's chimed like a chime from church.
Ding.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were going to chime earlier and then you had to talk with your. Don't throw up in your mouth.
I mean, it's fine, but
That end seemed to go in quite easily. Try the other side.
anyway.
All right, I know. I'm on my first glass of wine. Imagine how nasty you're going to be by the end of the show.
Well, we only have 15 minutes, so let's
and that's right.
keep it tight. Keep it.
Can I just say one thing?
What is that back there, Sergey?
It's a T-shirt that arrived in my Sizzle Sazzle mailbox. Can I just say one thing? It's I should probably strip for you. Now I'll reveal that later when I've had enough. Oh, the hair is
Oh,
like
my
a tumbleweed from Texas. Oh, Ted Cruz. So let's
Speaking
get right to
of-
the hot dogs. We'll talk about our T-shirts later, but as you can see, they have arrived. I don't want to cause panic, but the bombshell of the week, which came out yesterday, Bob Woodward's book called Rage. Rage!
It's all the rage.
There are so many layers to this topic that of the onion, so let's just peel them away, shall we, Cecil?
Well, first of all, I don't understand why on earth Trump thought that the reporter who brought down Richard Nixon would be somebody that you would want to talk very freely with.
Deep throat, hashtag deep throat.
Was he deep throat?
Well, he wasn't deep throat, but he was
talked
the,
to deep.
right. He was the one who. So, dude knows how to get some
Exactly.
hot topics
He knows how to get
in the
some
garage.
tea, so
So
I'll say.
I have often said, and I've said this many times. I used to say this. Trump's not dumb. He's a con man. But after this week, with all of 18 times he met with Bob Woodward, and he went on recordings to the point where even his chief of staff, the vice president, they're all like, I'm Bill Barr. They're all like, I didn't realize he did that. I'm starting to think he's dumb.
Maybe he is just dumb. Look, the thing that's very disturbing to me about it, this entire thing is, okay, so now that this is all revealed, I mean, this has all been the only thing that everyone's talking about for the past, 48 hours. That thank you, Marshall, for that clarification.
Well, yeah, I knew.
I knew about the one deep throat. I just had no idea what the identity of the other one was.
No, I meant he is the one who, he revealed deep throat.
Right. He wasn't.
All right.
He wasn't actually deep.
I'm not dumb as the president. I do get mixed up sometimes.
But all it has revealed to me is that it really, literally doesn't matter what the man says, that his supporters will be completely fine with it.
No, I mean, he said it from day one. I could walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot someone, and it wouldn't matter. And back then we thought, oh, gosh, that's just, what are you saying?
Isn't that charming?
And it's just to the point now where it's sad. And look, I'm not arguing with any Trump supporters at this point anymore. If you still love him, good luck. I hope you tongue him at a convention with no mask.
Look, and speaking of, in Michigan tonight.
That's what, yes, exactly. And the rallies are getting bigger than the four-wheel drive trucks that drive the flags to the rallies. They just don't give two shits anymore. And
the numbers indicate that the Sturgis motorcycle festival from 2.5-3 weeks ago is now responsible for 250,000 cases.
Oh, but damn the Democrats and damn the gays and damn them all. But it sure as hell seems like God has it out for the Trump supporters, which is why when they all got together in their little tugboats
and their little tugboat rally
in Austin, Texas, it was either Lake Travis or Lake Austin, and for one, a friend, Lake Travis, I knew it was a hot name. It's a lot of fun out there, I will admit, but I doubt it was fun last weekend when several Trump boats in the Trump parade, whatever you want to call it, took on water. I mean, God, yeah. There it is. And Chris Christie apparently was the reason for it in his lawn chair. Thank you to our producers. Thank you. He was upside down. Remember when he was, God forbid, during Ebola and the shutdown and everything else, Chris Christie, that's the picture of him from the beach when he went on the beach.
Oh my God.
After shutting down and they caught him from the helicopter. Remember that
memes,
I mean, that was so many funny memes ago. Oh
my God. The memes on the boats, I cannot. The whole clan overboard. It's my all-time favorite.
That one's fun.
I love this one from Marshall. The best way to watch a Trump parade is from a glass-bottom boat. Poseidon for Biden. I mean, so many really great
Trump
ones.
sucks. I got to read faster. Trump sucks so bad he had to go to a place called Freeland, Michigan. That's where he is tonight. I mean, I thought he hated Michigan, remember? I mean, just it seems like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, he was like...
Well, I do think it's fascinating. This is what I find fascinating, is that he has canceled rallies in other states, like Nevada and I think Utah, because of the law of not having,
rallies,
large gatherings.
But it's illegal in Michigan.
But it's also illegal in Michigan. So he's like, it's fine.
Where's Bill Barr now? I mean, he should be.
He's very busy working on Trump's rape case from the 90s.
I'm not as they all say. Well, I'm not really a Trump supporter, but she's not my type either. I will say that.
Oh my gosh, Marion Librarian throwing shade immediately. They had to go on. They had to go on the local news to even explain where Freeland was,
just so he could find it.
Apparently, I don't know.
Now, you know what? I guarantee you, he was flipping through. They were like, "How's Freeland, Michigan sound?" He's like, "Oh, that sounds land of the free, free land." You know that's why he's there.
Land of the freedom fries. Oh my God! Yeah,
really. Exactly. He hates. That's what I said. He hates Michigan. He hates that lady from Michigan. He still probably doesn't know her name. Of course, I guarantee you. I hope she's not there.
So you mean the governor?
Yeah, that lady. I don't know her name. I'm not from Michigan. I can't keep up with all the governors, especially the Democrat ones. They're busy doing work and suppressing the numbers of COVID-19. Speaking of, by the way, and the president comes out with to defend the whole rage book and everything else. Basically, the whole, so what I said it, but now I had to look it up. I'd never heard the word. He said it's bad phraseology. Phraseology. So he's now downing Bob Woodward and trying to say, well, as if Bob Woodward is supposed to protect our country, so he should have, because we love whistleblowers in this country.
Yeah, I love a good whistleblower.
Yeah, if she's wearing a blue dress and she's an intern. But he's saying it's bad phraseology on Bob Woodward's part, and if it was so bad what I said, then why didn't he come out sooner? That's your defense. That's our commander in chief. If we ever have
like blaming a witness to a murder for the murder.
Well,
it's like saying.
I mean, a lot of them get off. I will say in this country. Oh, I'm craving pizza now that I'm thinking of Casey Anthony. Anywho, you know what I miss? Okay, so
what's that, Sergey?
On the news this week, because every day it's COVID this, COVID that, COVID.
Well, Chris Congdon brings up a good point. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm just saying Chris Congdon brings up a valid point here of saying, can I just say one thing? Mm-hmm. Getting your base infected, great plan. Especially here we are, 60 days? Not even 60 days, not even 2 months from the election,
and not even 1 month from Herman Cain's funeral.
By all means,
I mean, to
get your base good and plenty sick.
Sure, but make sure that you cough on your ballot, put it in the mailbox, and go and vote, just in case.
Vote twice. We talked about that last week. We can't talk about it.
We're moving on. I know. We're starting to sound like Wine Boy, bringing up topics from a week ago. So this week, all of a sudden, I was looking down at, I don't know, my feet, because I can see them. And I hear this voice on the TV, and I thought, gosh, that sounds like medical. Who is that? It was Dr. Fauci. He has a new voice because he got his polyps scraped off a couple of weeks ago. But have you heard him? Like, no. I miss the Brad Pitt, Dr. Fauci voice that he used to have, where he was like, put on a mask.
Like that anymore?
He literally sounds like the movie phone guy now. He's like,
Really?
remember to put on your mask. Oh, I'm not kidding you. I
Does he
looked
have a
up.
velvety smooth voice now?
Not as nice as Wine Boys, which, by the way,
Dr. Denise is away. She couldn't handle another week of Wine Boy whispering into the microphone as if it were some sort of, I don't know what they call that. What is MRS or MDR or what is that called?
well, I think
They
it's a
call it a
great
good
segue
time is
because
what
we
they
need a
call it.
little uplifting point. We've talked about Trump and COVID and everything else. Let's bring our viewers into this. And now it's time for our newest segment, which all know that it's called
What new segment?
Wine Boy Says Things. So, viewers, it's
Wait
time
a
for
second.
you. This is where Dr. Denise gets the bounty paper towels out and wipes up the moistness in her kitchen table.
Dr. Denise missing all of this.
Why? Is she not here? I don't.
She's not here tonight.
Oh,
Oh
Look,
man.
Dr. Denise is very important.
she'll be back when she finds out. So
They want to see your Brad
you know what,
Pitt.
Tappy?
Yeah, what Brad
No,
Pitt was that?
because we're
What were you thinking?
No, because Brad Pitt impersonated Dr.
Thank
Fauci on Saturday Night Live, who he got an Emmy nomination for doing. But that was when Dr. Fauci had that "I'm here to talk about COVID-19" or "knock your kneecaps off" voice he used to have. But now
See, I thought that voice was nice.
that's what I'm saying. It's gone. So it's like Julie Andrews and The Sound of Music. You'll never hear it again.
Aw,
Well, it's just true. I just call it like it is.
okay.
All
They
right.
want to hear some Italian.
Stop interrupting. All right. So this is our segment,
So
viewers.
now
It's
we're
time for
going
you
to
She wants to
we're
hear
having
something in Italian.
ASMR. Thank you, Jeff Perry. We have ASMR with Wine Boy. Is that the case?
Wine Boy Says Things.
It's
But
Wine Boy says things, apparently.
Next week we'll do that off topics with Wine Boy. And
Marion Librarian wants to hear something in Italian again.
do you know Italian?
All he knows is
Prego.
all he knows. Marian Librarian are
Arrivederci.
pasta dishes.
No.
The next 5
Sunad.
things you put up,
The
Wine
next
Boy
5
will
things
say.
better
right
be
now.
Italian
I'm gonna-
and not.
What the hell
We
is
have
that noise?
John Garvey from Australia.
Don't do it. Good
Do
day,
you-
boy.
God. I'll
God.
do it.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I was.
There it is.
Thank
Well, I
you.
was drinking. Don't never interrupt Dr. Fauci when he's drinking.
I am so excited.
Suck it, Doug Bowser. I'm definitely a Brad Pitt from here up down.
I actually am Italian, and I do feel like I'm letting down my half of my culture by not knowing Italian. So
Because
I am
you
upset
only
about
know
it.
pastas.
No, because on my Duolingo app, I was studying Spanish, and I was
God,
like,
I'm
Italian or
spelling
Spanish?
everywhere.
Italian or Spanish? Well, I'll do Spanish. And then I was like, oh, I should do Italian.
Marian
Prego.
Librarian's not. She's not picky.
She's not big. Lo
Go.
donna. Pasta fagioli.
I can't-
Isn't that's like a pasta dish? Isn't
It is a pasta dish.
Yeah. I just know prego.
Cecil, can you say one thing for a moment? I need to go off camera for a second. I just spilled wine everywhere.
Do you want me to remove
Can
you?
you just say one thing? I'm a mess.
All right, I'm gonna remove you.
Thank
Sergey, you better hurry up. We only have 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. Viewers at home.
Buongiorno, Dick Bruce. Buongiorno. Como tali-vu. That's French.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Que
my gosh.
pasa?
All right, viewers at home, this is serious. We have to come up with words that you want a Wine Boy to say. And I'm going to throw it to John Garvey all the way from down under.
Hey.
Yes, he is tuning in, I think maybe for the first time. I'm so excited that you're here. But if viewers, if you have not done so already, I'm just going to ask that you share our show with all of your friends. Go ahead and share the link on your page. I know, Susie, he is drunk already.
Who, me or Cecil? Or Sureg'ay.
Sergey
I was
Sergey
looking at, yeah,
has apparently dumped a whole bottle of wine on himself.
I think so. But I like Chris Condon's vote for Wine Boy calendar 2021. I'm just saying.
Hey, it
I'm just
could
saying.
happen.
But
It
the
could
weird thing is
happen.
there's supposed to be no pictures of me. So it's going to be like just wine bottles in like my hand, forearm, maybe other parts of my body. I don't know.
I'm fine with
I'm
it.
just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Okay, so Jeff Perry has put an entry in for what he would like for you to say.
Would be lovely to hear. Okay, you want me to say it right now? Do you want me to whisper it?
Yes, in
Oh,
your
yeah.
ASMR voice.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get into character. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is the level we like.
I can handle this.
Trump loses the 2020 in a landslide. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
Ooh,
I'm just saying.
it is hot in here all of a sudden, viewers.
Let's see if he's back. Is he ready? There he is.
As you can see, I had to change my outfit.
Apparently.
What
Well,
on earth happened to you?
Can't even read my notes. There's so much red wine everywhere. Well, Wine Boy started that chit chat with a deep voice, and
Well, you missed.
You missed it.
no, I came right at the right time back in here. Dr. Denise, I mean, I'm wetter than Dr. Denise right now, but that's because of the wine I spilled. I can't even read my notes. Like,
Oh my god, that's a good one. Let's have Wine Boy do this one.
This whole one. Hold on. Let me fix.
This has to be the last one though. It's very
Yeah.
long. It's very long.
okay, do this one, Doug Bowser.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get back into it. Hold on. I gotta get back into it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You might get some more.
Calm
Gosh,
down. Oh yeah.
I can't
Ladies
even handle this.
Oh, shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneywood proudly presents our spectacular festival pageant of nighttime magic and imagination and thousands of sparkling lights and electromagnetic music sounds. The Main Street Electric Parade.
You missed a few syllables there. Do you need cataract?
Yeah, I was reading way too fast. I can't read.
Oh, of course you put that comment up.
What? That was I put all the comments up. I don't miss comments. I give it to all the people.
Well, I have one.
Oh, there's
Well, that was a wonderful segment. So good that I spilled red wine everywhere.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks.
So,
hey,
Wine Boy, thank you for playing along with us tonight. And thank you, all of
You're
you, for
welcome.
your suggestions of our segment called Wine Boy Says Things.
should it be that, or be like Wine Boy Whispers, or Whispers with Wine Boy?
Ooh, I like whispers with Wine Boy.
Yeah,
I like Whispers with Wine Boy, but
Whispers with Wine Boy.
Viewers,
Basically,
viewers
But the
at home,
producer already spoken.
you all tell.
you chime in. What do you want to call the segment? I like whispers with Wine Boy, but
I like that too.
I'll leave it up
It's-
to our viewers.
But it doesn't sound good when you say it.
Whispers with Wine Boy.
Well,
Okay, let's move on. We only have
Let's move
15
on.
minutes. We
Okay.
only have 15 minutes.
speaking
here.
of moving on, I'm going to turn
do you-
around and show you my backside. Can you see it?
Oh, sizzle,
Ooh, move the scarf.
sazzle.
Move the scarf.
Yeah, your scarf was
The
covering it.
scarf was in the way. Now do it. Turn around again.
If I had a nickel,
Is that a new
because
hot
my
topic
scarf is
feature?
long. Okay, try this again.
I love how you
Sizzle
throw your
sazzle.
entire butt up into the camera.
Okay, you can see my butt.
You put it there.
Well,
You literally,
again,
you're
if I had a
literally
nickel,
presenting
well, it's not like
as
you.
if we were in a Discovery Channel show.
Well, speaking of why my butt's here, why are you on top and I'm on the bottom again?
I have no idea.
This is ASM or whatever you were calling it.
Oh,
BDSM.
Perry.
Way off topic. I still love that.
Oh my
All
God.
right. God, what time is it? It's
Guys.
probably already 1 in the morning.
We have only 15.
We only have 15 more minutes, and we have to get to
We
more
have so
hot
many
topics.
topics to get to.
Let's check in.
Are we
God,
going back political, or you want me to stick around for other stuff?
Well, we should go for entertainment news.
Well, we've said a lot of things. Yes, unfortunately, we do have some. This is our entertainment news, but today we
Very
are
sad day.
sad to inform that Dame Diana Rigg passed away. For those of you who don't know who she is, she's famous from, well, forever. She's
from Game of
phenomenal.
Thrones right here.
Phenomenal, yeah. James Bond movies and most recently Game of Thrones. I loved when she's just that scene where she was like, enjoy the poison, whatever she said. I'm paraphrasing. I should probably use
That was
my
a
Dr.
good-
Fauci voice
yeah.
for that one because that really turns on the viewers when I do that, and Bill Barr.
Bill Barr is
Anyways, rest in peace, Dame Diana Rigg.
From the Avengers back in the day.
The
first
not
Avenger.
Emma
yeah, but
Peel.
you got to tell people who the other Avengers, not
Right.
the
The
Marvel
British
Avengers, the
spy
British.
show from the 60s called The Avengers. She was Emma Peel. And I
It
think
sounds like you're reading Google right now.
no, I'm not.
You
I
probably are.
knew all of this information.
Mhm,
It's
that's fine.
IMDb.
And of course, Queen of Thorns on the Game of Thrones. Where
That's how I know her.
Thank you. I forgot her name, but gosh, that was one of my favorite scenes in the whole wide world. I loved her character on Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is harder to follow than watching Hot Topics on a Thursday night, but once you get into it, you
All
are
over the
just
place.
sucked in.
Oh,
We
A lot
also
of boobs and
I bet
penis.
that was amazing. I bet that was an amazing performance. To see her
in entertainment news, we also missed a hot topic from last week, and I'm gonna divert
did.
to Wine Boy
Yeah.
and to Cecil for the Star Wars drama / saga.
I haven't. Yeah,
I
can
don't
take
know how to
over.
say his name anyway. So
John Boyega.
John Boyega.
I got it.
John Boyega has publicly come out as being extremely disappointed
Well, here.
in Disney's treatment of his character, Finn, from the latest Star Wars trilogy. They took all of this time to publicize their diversity and this whole aspect of the new trilogy, how there was going to be a female protagonist and a black man as the hero, and all of this, and they literally did nothing with his character in the trilogy.
Exactly. I mean, here's what he says. And this was okay. So first of all, a lot of people didn't read the whole article. It's like GQ UK edition, and it's a long article. I actually read, I think, all of it, most of it, one night. But essentially, where the Star Wars comes into play is he says, "quote What I would say to Disney is, do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed aside." So I 100% agree with him. I actually didn't even think about it until he brought it up. And if you really think about it, the first thing you see in the new sequel trilogy, The Force Awakens, is like the desert, and then you see Finn pop up, and then it's him, and you're like, oh my God, all right, a stormtrooper with his helmet off. The first time you ever seen that, you can't wait. Who's this character?
Right.
What's going on? And at the very end, you see him like turn on the lightsaber, and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna be a freaking Jedi. This is gonna be awesome. And then it's like a big red herring, just so you didn't know that Rey was a Jedi. Which okay, I get. But then I was talking to some of my geeky friends, and we were talking about how if you just take Finn out of the last Skywalker or whatever the last one was,
The Rise of Skywalker.
like his character doesn't even matter. Like he really doesn't even
affected
matter.
the story in no way, shape, or form.
Zero. Yeah. And so I'm 100% on board with him. I think he's absolutely correct.
I'm with Marshall right here with this comment right here. I'm just sad that Finn and Poe did not hook up, because that was the red herring of all red herrings.
Yeah, especially with those looks they kept giving each other.
Oh my goodness, the looks.
I know.
Oscar
My God.
Isaac was throwing him.
It was, but
Ooh.
I want to bring up a point though, as an actor, for him to you have to either be extremely pissed off at this point and willing to take that risk, because I think his comments and his speaking up, especially in this day and age, but also as an actor, is ballsy and risky, because that is no little web series that he's talking about. I mean, you're going up some major marketing movie studios, and it could either catapult him into Poe, where he wanted to be to begin with, and all of you, or it could kill his career.
Well, that's the same thing with Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher is the actor who played Cyborg in the Justice League movie. Now, Ray Fisher has come out very well against against Joss Whedon and some of the execs over at Warner Brothers for the way that the set was run. With Zack Snyder, he said that, it was a completely different set than Zack got, he left, or, his daughter, I think it was his daughter or son, his child committed suicide, and he left.
Ugh,
Terrible, 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 terrible tragedy, right?
yes.
But when Joss Whedon came in, I guess the whole set just like changed, and he was like an asshole, and the producers were assholes, and they were trying to do all kinds of things, which actually led Brad Pitt, curse you, which led Ben
Fauci.
Affleck, there it is, which led Ben Affleck to actually drinking more, and that's why Ben Affleck had such a huge drinking problem in those sets, and that's why he didn't even do the Batman movie because of Jeff Johns, who's a head over there at DC Comics and also part of the DC films. That's why Ben Affleck, damn you, didn't do the Batman movie because
is a
someone told him
lot.
close, like, "Yo, you're gonna drink yourself to death if you keep doing this." This is a lot. I actually
Cheers.
poured some wine, but
Oh
yeah,
my
no.
God.
Ray Fisher, who like his biggest role is this movie, is the Justice League movie, and there's a huge storyline from him. And when the Zack Snyder cut comes out, you're gonna see probably more of him in that movie. But he's also taking a huge risk talking out about this because, and he even says like, this could totally kill my career, but if this is the only
But
thing I
this is
do,
the
then
whole
that's fine.
this is the whole
You
point
know,
of the conversation, the national conversation that we've been having is inclusion and what and representation. And it's sort of like you don't put characters into movies just because they are of color and do nothing with them. I
yeah,
mean, the whole point is to have characters that are doing some things that are
Like Poe.
oh,
heyo.
can I just say I've thought about that Finn and Poe for
Was that
Ew.
when you were swiping the books, the
Like
pages
I've never
again?
even seen you move inside your little camera frame. That was a lot for you. That was almost
Hey, Jeff Perry, we're on topic. We're on entertainment news, but I also agree with you, Jeff Perry, that the Star Wars sequel trilogy, I personally think it was a wasted opportunity.
All right. That has been a lot, and hopefully we gained some new
and we
geeky
only have
viewers.
15 minutes.
Hold on, I got more.
No, I'm sorry. As a
I
producer
got
of one of
no.
the
I
shows,
have to. No, we have to talk about the Mulan stuff. Did you
Okay.
have the-
we have 2 minutes. Go.
Okay, first of all, the Mulan stuff. There's huge backlash with the Mulan
29.95.
actor,
Yes.
right? She apparently came out a long time ago when the movie was filming. Not that
What do you
way.
mean by come out?
Not that way. She
Well, what
actually
way?
she sent tweets that were pro China when China was going against Hong Kong. Remember all that stuff was going on, and they were like going in breaking up protests. She was pro police,
That
which
was-
led to a lot of stuff. So now a lot of people are trying to boycott the Mulan movie that's
Really?
coming out. Oh yeah, there's a
Wait,
huge
so one
thing called
country
boycott
is
the movie.
pro-police, and
Well,
she's getting flagged.
Yeah, because Hong Kong is a democratic state inside of China, and China wants it to be following suit with their rules.
I see what
So
you
she was
did
pro
there.
police.
Certain friends
not
of ours
listening
have
to
been
you.
to Macau.
And the last thing that I'm going to say is, Cecil, aren't you a big Scream fan?
I love Scream, and I've heard the news, and I'm so
Did you?
excited.
That's what I wanted to bring up. Did you hear the news? You did?
Let's
Nev
make
Campbell.
an announcement brought to you
Wait.
by Wine Boy.
Nev
Campbell is coming back to play
Sydney
Sydney
in Scream
in
5.
5. There it is. And also Courtney Cox and David Arquette. So
I'm
Well,
so
this
worried.
there you
I'm
go.
so worried that they're going to kill off one of them in the very beginning because they always
I
do something
100%
like
think
that.
that. Yeah.
They always do that. They kill somebody in the very beginning of the movie.
Or in the middle,
Mhm.
like a security guard in the middle of it.
45 minutes in,
Oh,
Yep.
I
But
was
who's-
ready for that death.
but who's counting? How dare you? Great movie.
All right. That's your entertainment news.
Thank
There
you,
you go.
Wine Boy. That was fabulous. And I know that the viewers at home are like, oh, it's so nice to hear Wine Boy. If
I
we could
agree with
only
Marshall Pope.
I just want you all to know that when Wine Boy does the episodes, he's actually naked. So
100%. That's the real reason why you can't see me.
I know. That's
Swipe.
why we.
That's
why
that
Doug
fans
Bowser
only.
is here tonight to hear my impersonation of Dr. Fauci and to see eventually one day we will reveal Wine Boy.
One day we'll have to have that calendar.
I don't know. It's my fans only website. You guys know what that is? You guys are all gonna look up what fans only is. Anyway, yes, there's
Gail
no
Blackmer
dragon.
has an only fans page.
Oh God, there's no dragon. There's no cricket. Yeah, I'm with you.
Exactly.
All right, moving right along. We
We run a tight ship here.
we have
Do we?
we really only have 15 more minutes. So thank you again. Oh God, I forgot to check the Cash App because
Has the Cash App gone
Here, I'll
off?
put up a banner.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Hello.
Wine Boy was talking with all of his little.
I got excited. I like
Listen,
talking about
you-
movies.
Oh my God, we really.
Did we reel it in?
We really reel it in. Doug Bowser, thank you so much
Thank you.
for the $1 donation, and he says, split it, which I love that. So thank you. Well, and here's how fun our viewers are, and this is
We
what
absolutely will.
you know what the fact that you even have fun with Cash App alert. Doug Bowser gave us $1, and then immediately following that, David Hall gave us
TBH.
$9.69. And then to round everything out, thank God Rita Wasson saved the day. Thank you so much for your $10 donation. Cash App alert! That has been
we
our
certainly
check-in with
appreciate
Kevin.
it.
Thank you
Listen,
guys so
folks,
much.
I really do, for the record, love our fans. You guys
I
are
love it.
amazing.
I love
Honestly,
you guys.
you know what? You could give
There's
us
only 10
one
people
penny.
watching right now, but
You
it's
could
so
give
much
us-
fun.
You could give us one penny, but it's you tuning in every week with us that we truly, truly, truly adore and love checking in
much
with
fun.
each and every one of you every single week. So, you know what? I know that sounds sentimental, but it sounds even better when you send Cash App. Anyway.
Listen, this StreamYard doesn't pay for itself.
And neither does this. I threw $1.69
I got
on
one
my
of you-
sweater tonight. I'm gonna have to get.
I couldn't uncork.
I'm about to say, one of you
couldn't
can't drink
uncork.
wine. The other one's spilling wine. And I got a nice bottle right
I
next to
can
me.
always drink wine.
Are we going to sports yet?
We're getting there, so get ready because I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm ready.
get ready.
Is it time for sports?
I think before we get to sports, let me just bring it down for a second. I apologize, but I think it's very important to acknowledge because in a few minutes, we only have 15 more minutes until
only
it's
have
actually 9/11. 19 years
Ooh.
later, I know, sorry, but I will say this also. As we always say, we will never forget. I remember where I was when that happened. But also, we never want to forget all of the lives and all of the first responders again. And here we are in such a devastating year of trying to all come together. And I really hope that we can all remember to come together and remember, just like 9/11, how it doesn't matter who you are, what party you are, whatever. We're all human beings and we're all Americans and we're all, let's just move it worldwide. We're all, again, human beings. So we just need to cut the shit out and remember that this is what it's all about. It's us, it's you, it's all of us together. And that's that. So tomorrow's 9/11, 19 years later. But it'll be the first time there won't be a gathering in New York because of the COVID restrictions and this and that. Unlike a Trump rally, they don't want to get people all together. I don't think it's smart.
I was still in New York when that went down. So it was not fun.
All right.
Obviously.
No, not at all.
Let's bring it back up. Ladies and
Let's
gentlemen,
bring it back up.
it is time for Wine Boy's favorite segments and something new that the producers talked about.
Hold on, I just want to put this last
Wait.
little thing in.
Okay.
StreamYard, yes, StreamYard is free for the basic, but we ain't no basic bitches. Come on, Doug.
he's-
Bowser?
He's so full of
Come
taffy
on.
in his tuna.
What we doing this level,
his ain't-
baby?
His ain't free, trust me. And bingo on Saturdays for taffy.
Yes, tune in.
Girl,
on
she's
Saturday.
gonna buy a mansion. I'm telling you, from the Cash App she gets. I've seen it. Tuned in. We even gave her $5, so that's 4 more
Okay.
than what she just gave. Anyways, let's talk
do.
about. We're getting to another favorite segment, and it's one of our very first segments. But
What
it's
are you
new
talking
tonight.
about?
Let's talk about sports.
Let's talk about sports. Holy shit.
And you're welcome. Our producers put that new segment intro together. Oh, did we not tell you,
They did
Cecil?
not consult me.
Did I tell you? Oh,
No.
sorry.
Gosh, things get done when they don't consult Cecil. Anyways, that intro was balls. well worth $4 more, Doug Bowser, I think.
I'll
So
say.
there. Anyways, there's been a lot going on in sports. If you can take it away for just a segment, Cecil, because I have to.
Did you drop another bottle of wine?
No,
Grab another bottle
it's
of wine.
getting loud in here, and I forgot to
That's the AC running?
shut your mouth.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the first rule of filmmaking. Turn
Ladies
off
and gentlemen,
the AC.
Cash App Alert!
Thank you.
Doug
I know
Bowser
Scott knows.
sent us $4 now because he loved the new intro. There's no doubt that's why he sent it, because he gave
Excellent.
$1. By the end
I'll
of the
say.
night, we'll be able to sew a scarf together. Anyways, I digress. I'm trying to
I know.
I'm trying to run things here. As
I'm trying to
run the
comment
house.
on our comments.
Okay, you go with the comments. I'm going to go with this and see if I can fix this real quick.
Marion
I was
Librarian.
what'd
That's
she say?
amazing. I was watching the news about the NFL tonight, announced to the room, Wine Boy's going to talk about that tonight. And that's the limit of my sports knowledge.
No, go with it,
Dang,
Wine Boy.
bro.
Hey,
Dang.
NFL kicked off tonight, Thursday night football.
They
so
did.
tell us
Thursday
all about
night football. You got the reigning, defending champions. Kansas City
Champions.
Chiefs. Champions.
Very New
Playoffs.
York. Very New
Playoffs.
York.
Kansas City Chiefs right now. They're in the fourth quarter, 2-minute warning. Tonight is the first night of football. Football is back, ladies and gentlemen. They're
Is the
playing the
game
Houston
still in
Texans.
progress?
Wine Boy,
Yes,
can you
no progress,
take me
yeah.
off of the air for a
Yeah, I'll
second?
take you. Yeah, you go do your thing. Yes, they are still back. They are back. Football's back. There was no preseason. Straight to the regular season. 2-minute warning of the game. Houston is 20, and Kansas City Chiefs are 31. Also, in other news,
It's still fourth
like,
quarter. Anything can
it's the-
happen.
It is tell that to the New England Patriots. That's all I'm saying. They came way back in that Super Bowl victory against the Eagles. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
how.
did.
Was it the Eagles? Yeah, I think it was the Eagles.
Yes.
Doug Bowser. You made me
Aw.
feel guilty about spending my $5.
Look, I just want to also acknowledge Scott Mills's comment about Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, did I go
Mm.
breeze past it? Oh, is he back? Oh,
How-
Yes, I'm back.
hi, welcome back.
Wait, I'm sorry.
That's
You
one
just
is
said
right.
it was the Patriots when they played the Eagles. F off. No, they came back when they played the Patriots beat the Atlanta Falcons, and that was the
the
craziest
Falcons
game ever.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. I was completely wrong.
What was
It's the
the
Patriots against
I
the
may
Falcons.
be confused in my sexual orientation, but I know some football sometimes.
The Eagles beat the Patriots.
what was the Super Bowl where poor Peyton Manning just got clobbered?
That was
And it was
All of them.
his very last game.
I
There's
don't think that was
all
a
now, so I
Super
can hear
Bowl. I
you.
thought that was like first Denver
It
or
was
something
a
like that.
Super Bowl
Was it
game.
the Super
It was a
Bowl?
Super Bowl game, and he just lost. Like,
God, I've drank way too much. That's so
It
long
doesn't
ago.
matter.
That's shocking. I never do that. Jimmy Garoppolo. Sorry, that just came out.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is a good looking human being.
I'll say.
We talked about an NHL, which is hockey, because we all know that Sureg'ay loves hockey. And just so we're
Can we
all
just
on the same page.
pronounce my name? Where's Kelly Jenner, by the way? Because
Yeah, where is Kelly Jenner?
You
I
have
haven't seen her in a
known
few
me
weeks.
for 10 years and you keep saying Sureg'ay. It's Sureg'ay.
Yeah, but I like to slur because I've been drinking a bottle of wine. So
I think it's offensive the way you say it, like Sureg'ay, as if I'm gay.
how do you want me to say it?
My name is
Sureg'ay.
Sureg'ay.
Sergey?
Like he's seared.
Like he's
I'm-
seared like a
Like
stick?
tuna
Like
on both
seared.
sides, but
Like
without
tuna
the
on
stem.
both
Seared gay. Seared
Okay,
gay.
all right.
Oh,
Well,
God,
thank you,
we
Win
cannot do
Boy.
this again.
Oh god. Anyway, in
Cecil.
hockey news,
And now it's Ween Boy and Cecil.
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 Cecil and the
Oh,
Spice
we got an
Cabinet.
answer on the whereabouts of Kelly Jenner, by the way. She's working.
Oh, she
Oh my
working?
God, Luann Jenner. Look at
Yeah,
her.
whatever.
Working the
Hi,
corner.
Luann.
Someone
Luann,
needs to work.
Luann, where are you coming to us from tonight?
Girl needs to eat.
Facebook.
Is she in Orlando? Well, I know she's on Facebook. Ween
I
Boy.
think, I think she's in California.
Ween boy.
California. The Jenner. Well, all the Jenners are in California, aren't they?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians is ending this season.
But that was the entertainment segment, and yes, it's true. We'll
and
talk
that
about
was
that
over.
next week because
We'll
we
talk
need
about
to
that
do
next week.
we need to do some. We're on sports right now, so you can't talk about entertainment. But
So
your
just so everyone's
NHL is
aware.
going slow.
Yeah.
But I have things to talk
Do
about
you
with
need a
wine
new wine
stains.
boy, Doug Bowser? Yo, you're not taking my
It's
job. I'm taking
My
that
new
comment
segment called Sureg'ay Sports with wine stains.
Sunrise, Florida. There she is. Wine stains.
Sunrise.
There's a couple of things that are very popular this week in sports. Novak Djokovic, the top-seeded men's tennis player in this year's U.S. Open,
Smacked
who's
the hell
also
out of
kind
that
of
kid.
easy on the grapes,
I'll say.
has been disqualified after accidentally
Whoops.
hitting a line judge with a ball during his
The
match.
neck.
And let me tell you,
Right in the
there's
neck.
right there, look, girl was clutching the pearls. And
Mask off and everything.
Well, I know, and he's like,
He hit her
"Can
in
I?"
the neck.
Have you? I mean, if you even touch your Adam's apple, I mean, some of us don't have some in this audience, but if you even tick it just a little bit with the chisel tassel,
Women
I'm
don't
just
have
saying.
Adam's
can you
apple.
imagine these guys? Even with
It
their
was a little
shirts on,
dramatic. I do agree.
I'm
She
just
was
telling
hit.
you, hit yourself with the throat at 100 miles an hour and
Seriously.
see if you don't drop to your knees and wish no one went down your throat ever
Well,
again.
I was
Ever.
about to say, I've hit
I
the back
will-
of the necks before. I'm just saying.
Just
will-
tick your balls, wine boy. Just tick them right now.
What was
for
that? What is that old joke? What did Cinderella say when she got to the balls?
Oh, boy.
And this is what you've all been waiting for. The last 15 minutes where it all goes downhill. Like Anita Hill. Oh, God. I'm going to need more wine. God, I have a meeting in the morning. It's not going to be good.
So Tampa Bay is winning.
They are?
Tampa Bay is up 2-0 against the Islanders. And
We're
then
not talking about football.
no, I'm talking about
I got
hockey.
excited because a friend of
Right,
mine
I
really
just-
likes the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I
Tom
thought we were
Brady.
still talking about the judge.
We were talking about the judge. I just was
All
being
right.
a
Well,
jerk.
she's on her knees. Well, you're a wine boy. You're a jerk.
I'm just
Anyways,
saying.
so Djokovic was ejected and Djokovic fined. It was an accident. Here's
It
the
looked
shit.
like an accident.
No, it wasn't.
100%
But let me tell you,
accident.
those guys have precise, when they want to hit a ball, bam. I mean,
But he wasn't even looking in her direction. He just kind of like
totally
did it.
get it. No, I'm not saying that it was on purpose. His anger was like, bam, caught her in the throat like a,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
like a big purple eggplant. And she was, and she hit the ground. Now, here's the shitty part. Fans of his, like, you know who supporters, giving her death threats. What is the shit with just like death threats? Yes,
Giving
yes,
her
yes.
death threats?
He had to go on Twitter and everything else, say, guys, cut the shit, you know, chill out, whatever. It was an accident, but she does not. Oh yeah, giving her death threats because
That's
she got it. Exactly. I'm just tired of people. I swear to God, if this doesn't become a nationally syndicated show selling T-shirts, I'm going to become a mercenary where I'm going to poke people in the eyes with a pen and pour wine down their throat and choke them. I don't own an AR-15, so or an M16 or an
I don't
firecracker.
know
or
what
whatever
you're
they are.
saying.
I'm getting
I think-
sizzle-sazzled, and this is where I get angry at the world.
I think
so I'm going to move on to the next one.
I was gonna say the worst thing is that he came over specifically to play in the tournament to help, you know, sports or tennis and stuff like that, and then he got disqualified.
He
Like
also
right away.
looks good with his shirt off, asking for a friend.
I have a
no,
picture of that. Hold on,
I
I
know,
think
you know
I think
who
I have a
likes
picture.
tennis.
That's
Hmm.
not him.
I
Is
don't
that
care.
not him?
No, that's his
No.
tennis balls are
Oh, sorry.
in Desperate Housewives.
That's
That's Jesse
Jesse
Metcalf's.
Doesn't matter.
Naomi Osaka,
You can
who
meet
is
my
also in the
dad.
tennis tournament, she wears masks honoring Breonna Taylor before winning U.S. Open match and 7 masks from the Black Lives Matter. She is also taking a risk by doing that, but hey, she's winning, so guess what? You can say what you want when you're kicking ass and taking names. Also, I'd like to give it a shout out to all the moms out there because at this point in the tennis tournaments, the U.S. Open, Serena Williams, Tatiana Pirakaldova, and Victoria Azarenka. Sorry, these are hard names. These are a
respectful.
lot of.
I think that was
So
picture
respectful.
perfect. Yeah.
Well, I'll just have to put them up because they're hard to read.
All I heard
with
was
wine
something
stains on
about somebody's vulva. That's all I heard.
Anyways, the vulva was big. They all won 4th round matches in New York in a first since at least 1968, according to the tournament. So they're all moms, which is wonderful. And girl, they've had balls in all kinds of places, and they are putting them where they want them and getting winning games. So there.
Who runs the world?
And that is let's talk about sports.
Well, we only have time for one more segment. I think we only have 15 more minutes.
We have 15 more minutes, and we've got to wrap
We
this
should
up.
get to scarf slaps.
We're going to do a real quick segment to all of our viewers to make sure they're not asleep because it's our favorite segment that started last week. That's right. If you want to tip us, hot topics, gosh, but it's our segment that you all loved last week and it became very popular. And it's called Ask Us Anything and Go. We have 2 minutes.
All right, viewers, it's up to you. Ask us anything, and we will.
And Wine Boy's got to put them up so that I can see them because I stained my.
I'll put them up for you.
This is my biggest nightmare. This is like Aaron Carter announcing that he's doing pornography. My worry
is he the crack whore one?
Yes.
Which one is he? He's a young one,
he
or
also
the old
went
one?
on the doctors and had like AIDS tests and drug tests. I'm like,
yeah.
Can he just sing a song?
So he is apparently
not.
made
That's why he's
some
doing
deal with some porn site that he's going to be doing.
Which one? YouPorn?
I don't
Pornhub?
remember.
X2?
But he's
XXX.com? Chillers? Which one?
Masturbating.
One more $1 Cash App, and we're going to be doing porn also.
So apparently Gail Blackmore wants to know what website it is.
No. Oh, yeah. Gail Blackmore. Sorry. Here we go. Marion Librarian.
My
What
biggest
song?
nightmare is that I would put that out there in the universe and nobody would click on. Similarly, like we are putting it out there for people to ask questions and nobody asks questions.
We had great questions last time.
But now we're getting some. Okay, good.
That's
well,
where
no, I know, but we have a little bit of a delay
from.
with the fact that you're in Virginia with your Wi-Fi that you have to dig up from the cornfields, and Wine Boy is always in wherever he is. I mean, at least we can hear him now.
Did you guys hear about the NBA Pro? No, I was kidding. Okay, ready?
I'm gonna.
Marion Librarian.
What song popped into your head just now? Stand in the place where you live. Don't face north.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
So tell them what you want. What you really want.
Okay.
Speaking of celebrate good times, come on. Kool and the Gang. The lead singer, one of the lead singers of Kool and the Gang, died today. 68.
Oh,
might have been yesterday, but I don't know what today is. We only have 15 more minutes. Jeff Perry asks, will Trump resign to get pardoned by his VP before he has to give the White House over to Biden? He will never, ever. It's a great question and wonderful conspiracy theory. He'll never resign.
I see him being dragged out, kicking and screaming by Joe Biden's Secret Service.
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris wearing her Converse high tops, kicking him in the dick.
Can I just say one thing?
Ugh.
First of all, Kamala Harris getting off.
It's Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
You just said it wrong.
Kamala Harris
You've been
getting
correcting me
off
for weeks.
that plane in that suit and her hair. She
Hot,
looked
speaking of
amazing at all times. But I've got to say, Joe Biden today being interviewed by Jake Tapper in Detroit in that blue suit. I was like, okay, Joe Biden. It was like this cobalt blue.
I'm a big fan of people, even newscasters. I love that blue. A friend of mine just bought a new suit like that. But he hasn't had any auditions lately thanks to COVID. And
this morning.
And the don't panic downplaying.
Sure.
It's time to upplay it so people get auditions again. But anywho.
I'm just
saying. Marion Librarian.
Joe looks great. And so does Kamala.
Got any more merchandise you can model for us, boys?
We do. We came up with a wonderful idea tonight, Marion Librarian, thanks to Cecil and his camping site, that we should probably have wine keys or wine openers with our things. So, right, exactly.
Absolutely.
Let's get back to the questions.
I got one more. Dick Bruce.
Is climate change global warming?
Is climate change and global warming real? The GOP keeps confusing me nowadays, boys. Well, can I just say one thing?
Please.
All we're doing is waiting for a vaccine. And all of the talk lately is, how are you going to get a vaccine for COVID when you can't trust anything that comes out of anywhere these days? So, we're all forgetting about climate change. Just when we get a vaccine for COVID, we're going to get struck by an iceberg and a forest fire and probably a tornado, a hurricane, and a tropical depression will be the killer.
All I know is that it got super hot in here when you played that little sports segment.
El Nino.
Mm.
Oh, no spice. That Keurig's going to percolate itself
Well
tonight. God, that's a lot of Keurig. Gail Blackbird, can
Right.
you see all of those Keurig cups in the back of Cecil's head? I mean, that is like a wet dream for you.
There we go. Look at all the
Just
support for
spin 'em.
Joe. Look at all the support for Joe.
That's right. We love our viewers.
Gail
God,
Blackmer is
we
the
try to get
best.
new viewers, but then they're like, "Oh, we're busy taking buckets of water out of our boat in Lake Travis."
Yeah.
Well, ask us anything. It's coming down to the wire, so we'll take one last question and then we have to move on because I have to drink the wine off of my sweater and do my Fauci impersonation.
That's true.
Well, TikTok.
What'd you say? Sorry.
This is your
sorry.
worst fear coming true.
Well, here we go. I think it's time to move on to our scarf slap segment.
It is time for Scarf Slap because we only have 5
15.
more minutes.
Okay, so viewers at home, we have our list, of course. But if you have scarf slap ideas, off you go.
I think we're both on the same page on the first one, right?
You say yours first.
No, it's the piece.
Oh yeah.
So let's just do it together. All right. So our first one is the guy who nominated President Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize again.
Christian something.
First of all,
Getty.
he's using the name Christian, which is don't lie.
Exactly.
Anyways,
He's a far right winger Norwegian parliament member who apparently has nominated Trump several times.
well, somebody needs a property in what's his last name? Sri Lanka or something.
What's that?
Well, I'm telling you,
it's like a hyphenated thing.
Shit.
It's, oh my God, doesn't matter. Christian, the Norwegian, Getty.
yeah, he needs a Trump hotel in Siberia is basically what he's getting at. Let's be honest. So he's like, I nominated you for a peace prize, and too busy. Trump's worried about.
And of course, the first thing out of his mouth when he's asked about it, oh, I'm not a Trump supporter.
Oh, as they all say.
As they all say.
Anyway,
Okay.
so to Christian Kukaracha, Siberian Husky, you get a scarf slap.
Here we go. Oh my God, wine boy.
Who's hitting the
First of
microphone?
Not me.
Anyway,
Look,
The
the producers gave you a much better sound effect for sports tonight. I will say cheers to the producers who gave cheers to our producers.
I think you're just cheering.
Jacques. No, it was Jacques Smitherling, our new intern, who is also on Men's Health magazine. He's one of our producers, and he came up with the sports.
If you guys don't
He's so hot.
shoot your
What?
scarves at the same time,
what are you talking about?
it doesn't work.
Wine boy, if you could shoot at the same time as either one of us, I will buy you a bottle of wine.
Seriously. Let's move
Howard,
on.
Yeah, well,
Um,
it's going to take 2 minutes anyway.
I got people from the
gender
audience.
reveal people. Ugh.
Yeah, we got two people. We got the gender reveal people. Where is that at? And then we have the Texas
Oh.
University student who went to the party with COVID-19 and TikToked it. So we got two suggestions.
So
Is
I
that
just saw. Let me
Oh.
just touch the
And the
tip.
POS get
Just the tip.
just for fun.
The Texas college guy I just saw right before we came on the air tonight. So I'm going to need help on that. But the gender reveal people, God, imagine being that baby who the explosion started the fire in California. One of them that is, all right, guys. Can we get back to just your doctor telling you whether your baby has a wiener or a vagina?
Oh my gosh.
And oh my God. So I know, you know what?
If
I'm a little.
if DBH can have 14 babies without burning down the entire state of
Not
Florida,
a single fire.
I mean,
And he has a forest on his face.
yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
but I'm torn on that because that's. First of all, I agree. That's an accident. Now, if they're Trump supporters, I'd be like, oh, they should just get a scarf slap in the face. I'm very nonpartisan.
I'm still scarf slapping them. Let's do it.
All right, let's just do it. Let me hold on. Let me get some wine. No, well, you know what? I do have feelings sometimes.
Why are you?
And I feel bad that they started a fire with their baby's vagina. So, do we even know if it's a boy or girl?
Who the fuck cares? Here we go.
Scarf slap.
Yes, exactly, Gail. Use a balloon in a box, for God's sake.
Well, if they had used a balloon in the box, they wouldn't be having a gender reveal.
Wouldn't be having a gender reveal in the first place.
I'm amazed she's still awake. How are you not hungover on Fridays, Gail Blackmer? What?
Okay, so the Texas students, we didn't get him, so let's do that real quick.
Let's just do him. Texas students. I will say they were trying to not reveal his face, so they kept showing to be discreet, but they were showing his crotch, and
yeah,
that's how I knew the story.
Sure.
Anyways, that's scarf slap.
That's an eye catcher.
That eye caught COVID, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a good one. Sarah Huckabee, of course. I mean, I don't even need a reason.
She chews straw.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Sarah, just because you're Sarah Huckabee, scarf slap. Anyways,
Marshall,
for the viewers at home, she's trying to come out with a book and be like, I told you so, basically, in a nutshell. Fuck off.
Oh. Are you serious?
I'm telling you. I'm going to say this on every episode. One of them bitches is anonymous.
The anonymous.
One of them. And it's coming out.
Kellyanne Conway or
I'm
Sarah
telling
Huckabee?
you, Kellyanne Conway. Oh, speaking of Kellyanne Conway, George Conway's back on Twitter. That lasted a week. Remember last week we talked about he was going away?
He needed to spend time with his family?
Back.
I guess he was like, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck my family. My wife's Kellyanne Conway.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend time with him ever again.
Oh, God.
Anyways, He's back. I noticed that today. So welcome back, George Conway. We love you and don't ever go anywhere again.
And McEnemy of the People.
McEnemy of the People came out today trying to defend Trump.
Trump never said that McCain was a loser.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting hot and bothered. Ready? Go.
Oh, no, I'm not ready. Okay, now go.
It's one sound of. Wait. Another scarf slap goes out to Lindsey Graham because Tucker Carlson even was calling that bitch out on the air today or last night, whenever his show on. I don't ever watch it. By the way, we're on at 10:30 p.m. live on Thursdays, everyone.
We only have 15 minutes, Sergey.
Right. So Lindsey Graham was the one who initiated and basically pushed Trump and coordinated the first interview with Bob Woodward. So, oh, yes. Oh, God.
Well, then we need to be cheering. We need to be cheersing her.
No, but here it's a tie with scarf slap. Tucker Carlson is, I love it because they're starting to eat themselves from the inside like amoebas in a Polk County lake.
I just saw that comment.
Anyways, so that's something new that we'll talk about next week because I hope it all comes out and I hope they all eat each other.
Keep that up.
What?
This comment from Marshall Pope. Susan Collins actually said she was deeply concerned, as always.
Deeply concerned.
Okay.
She and Bill Barr got a baby. It would be like an earthquake.
Stop it.
I'm Bill Barr. I'm Susan Collins.
Terrible.
Where's Doug Bowser when I need some?
DBH.
He's still awake?
Asking where his Cash App shout out is for his 969.
Okay. You were obviously getting a quickie.
Obviously, you were having another baby.
Viewers at home. Hey, viewers at home. How much did DBH give us? Put it up right now because you'll know because we shouted it out. I'll give you a hint. If Cecil was laying like this and I was laying like this, which would never happen, that's what he.
And I was recording it
9 times. That's what he gave. So DBH, go back. I mean, what 3 babies in one night?
Oh my goodness.
We gave you a shout out.
We did.
I mean, now you're just prostituting us.
We had so many scarf slaps.
Thank you, Marshall.
Okay.
See,
That
Marshall
was
knows.
hey, that made up for all the times we didn't have scarf slaps before. So we're gonna check in
And-
with our viewers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you see?
So yeah. So
DBH?
DBA. Oh, even thank you. Yeah. We're all, yeah. So
Gail's still here.
suck a big fat eggplant, DBH. But thank you for the $9.69.
But thank you for your money.
Thank you for your money.
Thank you for the-
Look, we have got to get going.
All right, we got to go. You guys got to get to bed, and DBH needs to get ahead. So,
Actually,
This
Scott
shows-
Mills, I'd be recording it and putting it on the fans only site.
$6.21. I don't. What are you at? CVS?
Yes,
All right.
with this very long receipt.
Well, we forgot last week. We had a
All
very
those
touching
coupons.
tribute to the Black Panther, and this week we forgot to discuss that. So normally the producers get together and have new segments for Cecil to be like, "Did you discuss that with me?" But we don't. So
We did not.
we are going to say good night, so long, farewell. So everyone raise a glass because let's just have a great week and a cheers. And Cecil, when will you be back in COVID Florida?
Any day. Very soon.
Will you be quarantining once you come back from?
From Virginia?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Probably not.
Okay, great. Well, typical Floridian. Oh, that kills anything. Good.
What's he's going
As a
back
good
into the hot
chiropractor from
zone.
Florida always says,
I was going to
Drink
say, I'm
alcohol.
going
It
into
kills
the
it.
hot zone.
Yeah, he's going into the hot spot.
well,
not,
not that you just
from it.
bring Virginia some COVID. But anyhow.
I have been masking all over the place.
Well, anyways, to all those masturbators and to all of you, again, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for all of your Cash App donations. We love you. Thank you for making us look forward to Thursdays in a week of COVID-19. We're all going into the fall. I hate to say it, but, well, anyways,
We love
let's
you.
not talk about the shutdown that's coming someday. So cheers, clinkety clink, like a chime from church, sizzle sazzle, and don't forget, it's not my butt, it's my t-shirt.
Oh my God, you're presenting again.
Well, love bugs.
I
do
don't
the same
know.
thing.
I don't understand. This is what you're.
Because
this is
you're
what
a
I'm-
bottom.
No, this is what I'm seeing. You're not just getting out of a chair and turning
Well, I
around.
can't.
You're not just like turning around. You're like doing this.
Well, okay. Oh my God, I want to pet you. That was interesting. Oh my God. See, that's why I don't get up as big as you because I'll knock over my whole set.
There was way more skin.
Yeah, I don't think I showed my
You
back
didn't show any skin.
and
There was
my butt. Yeah. Wait till you see that tomorrow. Wait till the folks that
You're welcome.
watch our show and drink
Internet.
coffee on Saturday morning are going to be like, yeah. Anyways, your parents, wait till they wake up and have their Keurig tomorrow. They're gonna,
we
You'd be like,
ate
"That was
breakfast on that
that was
table.
our son's butt, actual butt, as he was trying to make a point and it failed. So, anyways, once again, hey, a clock's right.
I think I made my point very well.
Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. And that is my motto as Sureg'ay. To all of you out there in internet land across the world, Australia, California, oh God, probably
Australia.
even
And
Iceland.
Brazil. We had somebody
Hold
from
on.
Brazil.
Please
we-
keep safe in California, where everything's going on there.
Let's be
Be
safe.
safe.
Sweet Pure Floors. And we love you. Good night from all of us. I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil.
I'm Wine Boy.
Good night.
Good night.